Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Emilio. Similar to Emiliano, Emilio is the Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian form of the Old Roman cognomen Aemilianus, which was derived from the family name Aemilius, coming from the Latin word emulus meaning rival. This family name is thought to date all the way back to the 8th century BC. Shortly after the legendary founding of Rome by Romulus. Among the oldest and most distinguished of all Roman patrician families, Aemilius would have been considered gentes majors, Latin for major nation. It was Mamercus who first received the name Emilius on account of the persuasiveness of his language. Apparently no one could rival him. Mamercus is sometimes represented as the son of Numa, second king of Rome, or Pythagoras, the ancient Greek philosopher and mathematician. By the 5th century BC, members of the House of Aemilius obtained consulship, the highest elected political position in the Roman Republic. Perhaps this name's long and enduring significance in Roman history would be considered hard to rival. The Spanish tend to use both Emiliano and Emilio. For instance, Emiliano is an extremely popular name in Mexico, while Emilio is favored in Chile. Personality of the boy name Emilio. The number 9 personality represents the completion or ending of the cycle, and a need for perfection. This is the personality that moves from self to a greater understanding and compassion for the human condition and the world order. They want to make the world a better place. 9s are capable of great spiritual and humanitarian achievements. They are courageous and fearless, able to fight great battles on behalf of worthy causes. These personalities will not tolerate injustice. They are compassionate people with a strong sensitivity to others. They are able to both educate and inspire. Friendships and relationships are the lifeblood to the 9, and they place a high value on love and affection. 9s are often exceptionally gifted artistically, and they have a keen imagination and enterprising mind. Popularity of the boy name Emilio. Today, the name Emilio is not as popular as Emiliano, but in terms of historic popularity, Emilio has him beat. Even though Emilio has only managed to reach moderate levels of popularity, it has remained on the male naming charts consistently longer than his brother Emiliano. Both names sound remarkably similar, and they both have the same Italian/Spanish zest. It just comes down to preference. One is a 4-syllable name and the other is 3. Both Emilio and Emiliano have a very European cosmopolitan coolness along with the ancient roots of its Latin etymology. It's obvious that the Spanish-speaking population or those of Hispanic/Latino descent are driving the popularity of these names in America right now, but we think this is an excellent candidate for crossover. Other variations of the name include Emile, Scandinavian and Slavic, and Emile, French. Quick facts on Emilio. Gender, boy. Origin, Italian. Number of syllables, 3. Ranking popularity, 298. Pronunciation, Emilio or Emilio. Simple meaning, rival. Characteristics of Emilio. Independent, philanthropy, perfection, intuitive, oneness, idealistic, multi-talented. Cultural references to the baby name Emilio. Literary characters of the baby name Emilio. Famous people named Emilio. Emilio Amaro, Mexican artist. Emilio Estrada, President of Ecuador. Emilio Navarra, Tejano/country singer. Emilio Arrieta, Spanish composer. Emilio Pucci, Italian fashion designer. Emilio Estevez, actor. Emilio Materassi, Italian race car driver. Emilio Pederuti, Argentinian painter. Emilio Butraguia ± Santos, Spanish soccer player. Emilio Aceval, President of Paraguay. Emilio Arenales, Catala N, President of the United Nations. Emilio Bonifacio, baseball player. Emilio de Gagorza, singer. Emilio Palma, first person known to be born on the continent of Antarctica. Emilio Castillo, musician.